we understand the concerns of delivery in the primary school, don't we? We've talked about this. There's a lack of support from head teachers. There's a lack of facilities. There's a lack of PE professionals. What you've got to imagine now, there's a large variation in the quality of children's experiences in primary school. So let's imagine now that there's 10 primary schools going into one secondary school. So they're all feeder schools. What if half of those primary schools you've got excellent PE? They're following the curriculum. They're teaching fundamental movement skills. In the other 5, they've got a poor PE curriculum. They haven't followed fundamental movement skills. And yet all those kids then come to the same secondary school. But they've all had different experiences. So these kids over here are going to have a poor PE experience because they're not prepared. These ones have been properly prepared. They're going to transition really well. So we need that. There are a lot of concerns over primary school PE and the inequalities and the variations in what is delivered. What I'm getting at here is secondary school too late to start to think about PE? Because what you'll tend to find is secondary school PE teachers will think whatever has gone on previously in a primary school, they're not interested in. Because they recognise that primary school PE teachers are not confident, they're poorly qualified, they're inexperienced. So the secondary school PE teachers tend to forget or ignore what goes on in a primary school, and they think, right, let's start afresh. But is it too late in a secondary school? So we know from recent reports that in secondary school it's not even being addressed though. And is it too late at 12, 13 years of age to start addressing physical education inequalities? Because can you imagine now, what will it be that the teacher's delivering? If they recognise that the kids coming to them are poorly taught, are they then going to think, right, all I'm going to teach these kids now in year 7 and 8 is fundamental movement skills? Or are they simply going to teach the traditional sports, rugby, football, netball, hockey? I would tend to think that they just go straight into teaching them rugby, football, netball, hockey, rather than think, right, I need to strip it right back and I need to go back to teaching the basics of movement.